Ministry of Education, Mem sir, I understand when you all saying that kids need to dress properly at school. The boys' pants are too tight, them a bleach out them face, them doing all kind of things to them here. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. You want them to look decent and look as if they're going to school so they can focus on their education. And for the girls, you all say that something when them draw down over them Friday ears, so it's not baby ears, big people care, and it don't look appropriate, and y'all want them to look properly. Yeah, I understand that. I don't have a problem with it. But sir, I also want you to address the teachers, not all, because I saw teachers that dress in proper attire to suit their body types. But you have teachers out there. I saw a few teachers out there where them pony part up in a 2 and 3 in them pants and body clump up and cleavage a go on. And I saw some male sir with them balls and stick clump up in them tight pants like them a go play cricket. And it is unfair to tell the children to dress properly and inappropriate while some of the teachers themselves are not dressing appropriately. Cut out the tight pants, them better not wear some kilt if you don't have the proper pants to wear go to school for the sir them. And the ma'am them, if you all can find the proper school attire to go teach the people them children, you start wear some scrub. Wear some scrub, but putting yourself together to teach the nation children.
So the teachers them are come under pressure for dress appropriately for go teach people picnic. The people them say the teachers them nah just good because them skirt too short, them pants too tight, it a show up them front too much. You see the splitting of them front. Them a say the teachers them skirt it too tight and it too short, and them need for dress like a school them a go because them a distract people boy pitney whenever them go to school. Not just that, but them say the females them a copy off of them and a dress like how them dress like them a go club. Now people, and me say so, the street attack, you understand? The street attack, and them say the men them now, them a dress too inappropriately. Because them a dress and them pants too tight, them balls them a show, them private part a show up in a classroom, and them a distract the people them girl pick me. And I totally agree no people. Me not stand for foolishness. A righteousness me say right show. Anybody will know me know say a righteousness me say right show. And I think it is right for our teachers to dress appropriately if go teach people picnic. Because you can't go to school and at distract people picnic. You have to remember say, the boy picnic them act like a man nowadays. Them a eat salt. Them know exactly what's going on. And some of these teachers are dressing up like that to impress the little youth them at school. And all of that need to cut out. Because if the youth them are going to focus on how the teacher look, how them are going to learn, them not going to focus on what is on the board. Them are going to more focus on what they see in front of them, which is how the teachers dress. You understand? So I think the teachers them need to dress more appropriately. Not all teachers, you know. Not all. But you have some of them who dress up like say, them feel like them a go party, them a go club, or them and their friend a go out. You understand? Dress appropriately and go teach our children. Alright? Now, and next thing that is popping in the media right now, people. The teachers them already start cry. Yes, man. The teachers them already start cry and are just over a week since the general election gone. Now, Mark Golden, I try to help you. Teachers, Mark Golden, I try to help you. But you never try to help yourself. Because Damian Crawford say, he might go add on 2 extra hours on the school day. Every day, 2 extra hours. You feel like I say you vote out the People's National Party. Well, sit there, you run from it and you run straight tonight. Because Andrew Wallace do the same thing right now. And him didn't tell you to say, him a go do it. Him just do it and you have to accept it. At least PNP always tell you the truth. That are the difference with PNP and JLP. PNP always be honest with you. They tell you exactly what they're going to do. But the Jamaican Labour Party will not tell you. They will just push it in your face and you have to accept it. So people, me have video of that to play inside of this update, including, people. Reid head to trial on October 6th. Andrew Wallace head to court on October 10th. It sounds like you all of them are got prison. One by one, uno go into jail. Blessed morning to my viewers and my subscribers them. Me hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer a day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So remember, like up the video, share up the video, and subscribe to the channel. Also, watch the video until the end. Alright? Make we run the intro and come back. We soon forward. One by one, uno go into jail. One by one, uno go into jail. Alright. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now people, remember to like and share this video. Remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. So now, my viewers, my subscribers, let us start off with these ungrateful teachers that vote against the People's National Party. Now, Mark Golding wants you all to go home with more money in your pocket. Mark Golding are trying his best to help you, the teachers. Not just the teachers, but everyone. But the teachers, them, are baller now. So, we have to show them up. Now, I'm not sorry for someone, You know who I'm sorry for? I'm sorry for the one them where vote. We vote for Mark Golding, vote for a change, vote for a better Jamaica, vote for a better pay, vote for going with more money in them pocket, vote for have a easier access for get house, vote for have a easier access for get a car, vote for easier access towards everything, including education. Now, you don't want that. You vote against it. Andrew Wallace in a power for almost 10 years now. And Andrew Wallace have no plans for UNO. Imagine, him giving 0% pay raise. 0% pay raise. And you see the education, what you call him, the JTA president. You see the JTA president, that the commander work with Andrew Wallace. Him chikuno. Me didn't know say that Monday, him a work with Andrew Wallace. That's why them not choose Vybz Kartel's sister. Because them realize that she's a rebel and them can't control her. Them realize she is a rebel and them cannot control her and program her and tell her what to do. And that is why them choose this puppet where them choose. You understand me, I say? That is why them choose this puppet that they choose. But guess what? I am going to say this to the teachers them we vote for labor right. Uno is a national disgrace. And I hope Andrew cut phone up here. I hope you go on with less money. The teachers, they will vote for Andrew Wallace. You see, for the one them that vote for Mark Golding, I pray that God find a way for them. I pray that God find a way for them. But guess what? You don't worry on yourself because you are going to get on a reward. You are going to get on a reward because very soon, I know that there will be another general election. So we will remove the Jamaican Labour Party and Mark Golding will become the Prime Minister. You don't worry on yourself. You don't get one to vote for. Alright? Now, let us hear from this teacher. You can't say she no vote for the Labour right them, so I'm sorry for she. Because she never vote for Labour right. But listen to what she had to say, people.
Teachers, you don't get here so 1 little minute, make me talk to you. I want to know when and where will it end. What are we on the run go choose Jamaica what there because you say because you hear the man say. But the 2 hours ago to extend the day. What are we on to sit down take a zero and make JTA that JTA man will come chat about Ray and the school won't be, don't expect a normal beginning, and after Sunday me clap my clock into in message and all me a listen for hear him say fi go mark register and sit and sit down and go and take look a breeze out typhoon till we make them show them and me not hear nothing like that. What a weird. Then put in 45 minutes in the school day without ask none of we and no PMP do this and the current government do this. What a weird. School used to start 8 and now school will start 7:45 or 7:30 and what a we used to over 2:30 and now at 3 o'clock. So them squeeze in the time in there without ask with nothing or meet with we nor nothing at all and we just sit down comfortable because we just when me did a school me couldn't carry zero come show my mother and me never get a single zero. My zero then go be 2 0 beside one and me work very hard and now me if you can take zero and sit down comfortable with the zero and not only that then put in 45 minutes to an hour in the school day right now. Right now. And what are we going to sit down comfortable with it? One principal did tell me one time, say me didn't get no calling for turn teacher. And me just realized that for true, say me didn't get no calling. After 20 days, me just realized that me didn't get no calling for true. Enough. Because I want to get calling, well, now have to just zip it up and sit down. My bills, them a pile up a little money. Portia seems to me that used to give 125,000 every August one night time through, she know a PNA and a beach, you know, just so we can buy 2 pants and sit. No, watch ya, this a red pants, rub out a filter, me a feel use color. You know, fit do better as teachers, you know. I want to response for them in a parliament, you know. I want to educate the whole nation now. No, sit down and take bulla cake, man. Me tired of it, man. You know, fit do better and JT, you know, fit happy, you know. My grandmother always tell me, say, me no feel waste my money at no JTA dues because JTA political because soon as they you nominate them the president them and any party where in a power send one for come ring ears put him in a corner for sit down. I done it done. Come on, man.
Now, you know why me not sorry for enough of the teachers them. They want them who go vote for Andrew Wallace people. Them vote against our children education. They vote against a better future for our children. They vote against the fact that our children, the first person out of the family with education, if go college, will get, our university will get a scholarship. They vote against the fact that some parent can't find it to give them children to go to school. And the PNP did go help every family, every child in our household did go get money to go to school, even if they're not on part. Every child did go get a hot meal every single day. Whether it is lunch, whether it is breakfast, you did go get a hot meal every single day. They vote against the fact that our children's education are in jeopardy because this government is a selfish government. Them not believe in education. And these wicked people, including some parent, not just the teachers, them, you know, but some parent as well, we are struggle with them pick me. I struggle to make 2 ends meet. Here are the great ideas and plans that Mark Golden put together. And they vote against it and head right back to sufferation. Now if I want to vote for the old school bus system, like when I feel like I say, it a go last long. A whole bus them not go last long. Mark Golden idea, I did a better idea for feed them all bus idea. I want to realize what I want to do, you know. I want to realize the fact that I want to vote against young people getting 500,000 towards their first home from the government. 500,000 is a whole heap of money that, you know. towards your first payment towards your first home. They vote against the fact that we could have rent a house and go and pay the rent until we qualify to start pay mortgage. The house automatically become ours. Vote against so much things that could have changed poor people's life. Andrew Hollis now have nothing to change people's life. They vote against everything that is good. They vote against the fact that people are asleep and chair in a hospital. People all have to sleep out the door because no space, no in the hospital because of the whole people are on the ground. People have out the door, they sleep and chair. In a rain, they vote against the fact that PNP would have changed that. Now, who are going to change it? When this current government are trying to analyze all of us. They don't care about we, they don't care about we health. They don't care about our health. They vote against the fact that the government of Jamaica have the police force are alive on a boy picnic, even if they're not in a gang. All when them not in a gang, from them like them, they alive them and dash them in a van back and carry them go throw them down a mag. Pan heist. They vote against the fact that Mark Golding did go review the Road Traffic Act. Him did go drop back the price of ticket. Give no he's after them high price ticket they wanna pay. Take off the police them from the top taxi man in a how much o'clock at night. Transport authority where they take away your vehicle for no reason at all. They vote against the fact that Mark Golding did go ensure that people that live on their land, even if when your mother and your father live upon the land or your granny, I want to live upon the land for 25 years, that land would automatically become yours. But no, you don't want to vote for the government. We take away on the land from you and say on squatters. Look what Pernell Charles had do to the people of Clarendon. Run off the people them off of their land where they live upon for so long. Say a government land and they want it. Look over Portland. Look what Anne-Marie Valls and look what Darrell Valls I do to the people them over there. But nevertheless, look how Andrew Hollis take bulldozer and bulldozer down people good, look good house and give them one matches box. Well, not them but one. And that you no vote against. So it's a workless set of people at Jamaica. You know workless. You no want nothing good. You no labor right. Workless people you be you know. I'm going to tell you, say, some of the PNP will take labor right money and vote for labor right on a work list, you know. Only is a work list set of people, man. And me I tell you, say, some of them are going to suffer, you know. Some of them are going to suffer. Some are going to pay the price for what you do. Some are going to pay the price for no say. On vote against our children education that could make their life better off. Wicked. Wicked. I mean, I stop telling you. I tell you every day. So every day you come here, you hear how wicked and cruel you be. You don't have no heart, you heartless. You vote against the best government where they come in power and save Jamaica. You vote for a man with no integrity and vote against the man with integrity. Eh? The man with no corruption to his name, you vote against him and vote for the man where he have to go court, integrity commission gonna court in a couple of days. Time in Ghana court, you know, I say 2 weeks time or 3 weeks time in Ghana court for corruption. And him on a vote for on is a set of workless people. Me not tell you no lie. On upset me.
Once again, the Labour Rights has chosen selfish over education. Imagine you as a little minimum wager have 3 pitney. You can barely maintain a 3 pitney if you go to school and then eat food. And somebody come in and say, me will take care of your pitney them for you. Me see to it that they go to school and get transportation for go to school. Me see to it that they get at least 1 hot meal per day. Furthermore, if your pitney can continue in school life straight through and him get enough subjects when bright enough for go to university, me will take care of no pitney for no. That's in go right through university because education is way to success. People, tell me, what more could you want for your pitney and your grand pitney them? What more you could have want for your pitney them? What more you could have want for your pitney them? Me a stay in an education field same way. the better teachers them a runway every year. Every year the better teachers them a runway now. And the PNP say, me I said it as soon as you can get vehicle for import much easier. Access to owning vehicles and owning home much easier. Plus him I say my easy tax off I teachers them so they can go on with a better salary in them pocket of them yard. And uno saltfish, tin, mackerel, chicken back, labor, ripe, refuse the offer of education just because you don't like a man or just because you don't want one saltfish meal. That's all you don't sell out for. 10, 15, 20,000 dollars. Or so you don't like a man. You don't put that over education. Buster Monty tell you in the late 60s, early 70s say saltfish is better than education. And you make that motto right through no life, straight through for 50, 60 years. You is a nasty setup. I you never know. You don't know where you stop. You don't know how much people you stop. You don't know how much gap we could have been closed in. You don't open up wider. Just because of no selfish idea. You see who no people, trust me, no for no don't like that. No for no shouldn't be allowed to vote. No for no shouldn't vote because you can't make a decision for yourself. Look how you sell out education again. Look how you sell out education again just because you don't want saltfish.
Now, speaking about saltfish and who eat education. Speaking about saltfish and who eat education. Former Education Minister Rual Reid and the former President of the Caribbean Maritime University, Professor Fitz Pinnock, are to stand trial on October 6 on fraud-related charges. The charges are linked to multi-million-dollar transaction at the Maritime University. The men are jointly charged with Reid's wife, Sharon Reid, their daughter, Shirley Reid, and Jamaica Labour Party councillor for Brownstown Division, Kim Brown Lawrence. You remember when local government election did a run and a woman did come out and a cry and I say, I know she alone do what them do, but as she alone a face the consequence because nobody now help her with her lawyer fee. You remember when she come out and say, I know she alone take the money, but as she alone have to face it, she a cry to the Jamaican Labour Party government to help her with her lawyer fee, but you know done it. Make we continue. The charges include breaches of the Corruption Prevention Act, conspiracy to defraud, misconduct in public office at common law, and breaches of Proceeds of Crime Act. The defense has made several attempts to have the charges dismissed. In July 2023, the Judicial Review Court ruled that Reid and co-accused have a case to answer. And people, just in case you wonder how much money we are talking about, how much money Rual Reid and his friend them thief from the education sector. We are talking about over 50 odd million Jamaican dollar. You want to hear again? Over 50 odd million Jamaican dollar.
This court finds that the claimants have not satisfied the court on a balance of probabilities that the inferior tribunal was biased. Court hereby orders that the stay of the proceedings that was previously granted should be removed. Court also directs that the parish court should expedite the matter by scheduling it for trial at the earliest date, given that the matter is of great public interest. The court also hereby orders that the claimants should not be heard on any further applications if the costs that have been awarded against them in earlier applications have been taxed and remains unpaid.
Now, for all of the people that may be lost to what's going on right here, Rual Reid charged back in 2018 because them couldn't hold them fingers. Them finger too sticky. So, them allegedly rob our children. You know, sister, from then time they pick them and get dunce people. Only not realize. Rual Reid take away the children them education from them. And rob them education money. So from them time they until now, they pick me them as suffer. Them as suffer. Them now learn nothing again. But people, let us give you a flashback on what I am talking about.
Former Education Minister Reid and his 4 co-accused were granted bail when they appeared in the Corporate Area Criminal Court this morning. They were yesterday charged with breaches of the Corruption Prevention Act, conspiracy to defraud, misconduct in a public office at common law, and breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act. Now our reporter Andrea Chisholm was in court this morning and now joins us via phone with the latest. Andrea.
Thank you very much, Bashan. Well, as expected, quite a number of individuals were in court today for this high-profile case. Reid, former Education Minister, and Professor Fritz Pinnock, the president of the Caribbean Maritime University, both of them entered the courtroom at about 10:15 in rather good enough spirit. They waved at some of us in the media section, and they also waved and smiled to some persons in the courtroom. The attorneys representing the individuals, for example, Hugh Wildman is representing, Attorney Hugh Wildman, he's representing Professor Pinnock. Christopher Townsend is representing the counselor, Kim Brown Lawrence, and Carolyn Chuck is representing Rual Reid, Sharon Reid, and Cheryl Reid. It was the first to mention this, and Hugh Wildman was pretty colorful in his remarks when he started. He actually said that this case sounds like a big gun without a bullet, because he's expecting that after what happened yesterday with the raids and everything, he thought that he would have seen statements to substantiate the allegations that you outlined earlier. Nonetheless, Bashan, the judge, Senior Parish Judge Vaughan Smith, he granted Mr. Reid bail in the sum of $2 million, Sharon Reid $1 million, Cheryl Reid $500,000, and Professor Pinnock, he got bail in the sum of $2 million. And for the counselor, Kim Brown Lawrence, she got bail in the sum of $1 million. All individuals are required to report to different police stations between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. They've all been ordered to surrender their travel documents to the police. A stop order will be imposed, and they were told not to be seen at the Caribbean Maritime University or the Ministry of Education. And they were also ordered to have their fingerprints given to the police. So for now, that's the update we have, and they should all reappear in court for the next mention date, which is January 23, 2020. Bashan?
Thank you very much, Andrea. No doubt we'll have more from Andrea Chisholm in Primetime News at 7 on this matter. And still on this issue, concerns this afternoon as to whether the case being brought against former Education Minister, the CMU President, and their co-accused will falter. This as questions are now being raised about the amount of information in the public domain. The matter was discussed on TVJ's All Angles last night.
The investigations into the misappropriation of public funds involving former Education Minister Rual Reid and the CMU were first raised at the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC. For several weeks, the issue was discussed and persons involved brought before the committee for questioning. Fast forward a few months later, and reservations are being made regarding the level of information that was divulged through the PAAC and how the media handled the information.
I was very concerned about some things that were highlighted, and I expect them to do their job, but I was also concerned about the media, where persons who were deemed to be witnesses, potential witnesses, were giving interviews. Now that I found alarming, because that evidence, if it is evidence, if they come to court, can be challenged based on utterances made and so on and so forth. That being in the public domain is regrettable.
Attorney at law Clive Mullings says from the media standpoint, based on the nature of the case and who it involved, guidance was needed.
We know the need to get the scoop, and of course the tension between and the competition in media. But they have to be made aware of the processes. It's important, for instance, if someone is a potential witness, my view is it should be hands off. Why? Because if you find that you go ahead, you interview this person, you get details, you can jeopardize something else. And you weigh the public interest as against the interest of having a fair trial. And that is something that we need to be aware of. Because while we speak of a fair trial and the constitutional right to a fair trial, someone can raise that issue in a trial and say, listen, I cannot get a fair trial based on the things that have happened, the pre-trial publicity.
But for human rights advocate Susan Goff, the public had a right to know what was transpiring.
Too often we have seen instances where there have been issues that needed thorough investigation, that needed something to happen. And we wait and they sort of fade away, disappear, nothing happens. So there is a lack of trust in the system that needs to be understood.
In responding to the question, should the public be made aware of investigations that are happening, former Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions Carolyn Hay says it has to do with the who and what.
If you're talking about allegations of the misappropriation of public funds as a public issue, there's public interest in knowing that state agencies are directing resources towards investigating with a potential view to charging for criminal conduct persons who are in high position or persons who are in positions of influence or power in society. So in a sense, there's value in knowing about the existence of an investigation. And it's important. And arguably, it could be in some sense more important than if you're investigating stealing Aki, because it's not that the crime is any different. It is the personalities that are engaged that are different. The expectations on them are higher because of the levels of trust reposed in them.
O'Shane Masters, TVJ News.
Meanwhile, the PNP said the arrests of Rual Reid and Professor Fritz Pinnock is a significant first step in efforts to clean up corruption. TVJ News caught up with opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips in Clarendon, who said the latest development is just a start in dealing with corruption.
A start has been made, but there is much more that needs to be done. We haven't heard anything about the Petrojam situation, for example, which existed long before we heard about the problems at CMU. So we are expecting the FID, MOCA, and the police force to do their job.
He dismissed suggestions that the police acted yesterday because of pressure from the opposition.
I have no evidence of that. I believe that there long ago it was evident to any well-thinking citizen in the country that abuses of public funds had taken place. It's the duty of the security forces, the investigative arms of government to investigate. We have been calling for a very long time. They ignored us, so they have come out now. And I am happy that they have done something finally.
So people, I hope you all get a better understanding of what I am talking about. Because I love when my viewers and my subscribers them really understand where I come from, and where I go. You understand? I love when my viewers and my subscribers them come on this channel and them actually learn something. You understand? So Rual Reid and his co-accused, including his wife and daughter, and the councillor for Brownstone, the current councillor for Brownstone. I'm here to tell you, people, you cannot trust the Jamaican Labour Party, You see, we want to vote for corruption. Because if a person is charged for corruption and he or she still run for councillor, you see something wrong. Members are the same public funds, Taxpayers' money she thief, make she there in another position right now, And you still saying I'm going to angle taxpayers' money again. She said that government and no respect for me and you. She said that government and no respect for you and your pitney them. You see what go on. Just like when they put back their rumple. The government is a crisis government. I don't know if you get rid of them as soon as possible. But me say no. I don't say nothing more. People, leave a thought on that down below in the comment section. And remember, like and share.
Concerned about the movement of millions of dollars among 3 companies associated with Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Andrea Chisholm has been reading the report and now joins us live. Andrea? Well, Janella, the update comes as the long-awaited Integrity Commission report on the Prime Minister's statutory declarations was tabled Tuesday in the House of Representatives. Now, we must point out that the report is 171 pages, so we're still going through the details. Plus, there's a special report as well as an addendum and other details. Now, the report showed that the Integrity Commission was mainly focused on 3 companies associated with the Prime Minister. The 3 companies that form part of the Integrity Commission's probe are Estate Bridge Development Company Limited, Imperium Investments Holdings Limited, and Positive Media Solutions Limited. All 3 are linked to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Due to the complexity of the matter, the Integrity Commission hired an independent forensic examiner to assess the financial transactions between the 3 companies and determine the true value of the investments. The authorities looked at bank statements involving the 3 companies. Those bank accounts were held at 3 financial institutions: the National Commercial Bank NCB, NCB Capital Markets, and Barita. Now, intercompany deposits among the 3 companies linked to the Prime Minister totaled roughly $473.2 million. Intercompany withdrawals amounted to roughly $427.2 million. That's for the period 2020 to June 2023. The Integrity Commission said records submitted for Imperium and the explanations from Dr. Holness do not fully account for the transactions. In addition, financial statements and other documentation from Imperium do not account for the movement of over $72 million from Positive Media to Imperium. Likewise, the management accounts of Positive Media and other documentation submitted to the Commission do not account for the amounts advanced to Imperium. Now, there's also an interesting development with the tax authorities. Tax Administration Jamaica indicated that Imperium filed a nil tax return for 2021 and 2022, meaning the business did not declare any income or expenses on the form. However, Imperium earned over $5.1 million in 2021 and over $6.5 million in 2022 in dividend, exchange gains, interest, and other income. Expenses for Imperium in 2021 were roughly $9.8 million and for 2022 roughly $9.5 million. Estate Bridge also filed a nil tax return for 2021. However, interest income was over $1 million. The Integrity Commission is therefore urging Parliament to support the matter being referred to the Financial Investigations Division (FID). The Commission says there can be no finality in the matter until the FID has completed its work.